And welcome back. The Art is You. It's the theme of this year's Palm Springs Art Museum 80th Annual Gala. It happens January 26th at the Palm Springs Convention Center. Here to tell us more about is Michael Miner. He is the Leadership Gifts Consultant with the museum. That's a mouthful. Welcome. It's good to have you with us.
Good to be here.
80 years.
Yes.
This is pretty incredible.
Kind of exciting. Of course, it's absolutely in sync with Palm Springs itself, which is turning 80 this year. So we were founded the same year that the city was.
And I tell you, the museum and the city are simpatico in making things happen.
Yes, especially now. And you were saying earlier that you'd been down there recently, and it's just amazing the liveliness, the dynamism that's happening because of the changes to the downtown. And now we have Museum Way coming right to our front steps and door, and we're thrilled about that. There's a connection now to Palm Canyon, and that didn't used to exist. And so many, many, many more visitors who aren't necessarily local and don't have memberships at the museum or don't know about us already are discovering us in greater numbers, which is very exciting.
It's a beautiful facility, but to keep it going, it all takes money.
Yes, it does. It does. And happily, you know, we have a long, long history, as do many of the other nonprofits in the area, of benefiting from some very generous patrons. But it's always a challenge, right? So as we're growing, you know, we have 3 locations. We have, because we have our Palm Desert location, we have the Architecture and Design Center down the street from us on Palm Canyon in Palm Springs. And of course the museum itself, and our exhibition schedule is exciting, but takes a lot of support. Our education programs, we do so much for the schools and for kids and for families, and all of that takes money. So our gala is one of our great opportunities to do that.
And to say thank you to those who have been generous.
Yes, you know, one of the things I like about our gala at the museum is once you've bought your ticket, which I know you'll do, and once you've got if you've sponsored a table and you've made your contribution, the fundraising is done. So when you get to the party, when you get to the party,
the hand won't be out
we're
again.
not, you know, we don't have a handout again, we don't have a silent auction, we're not hawking anything there, we're just celebrating. And we have a great, great party planned for the 26th of January.
And 80th, though, I mean, that's such a milestone, you know, reaching 80 and having it still successful and having it actually thriving probably better than ever.
Yes, yes. We're looking pretty good at 80, I think.
Yeah. We should all look so good at 80, right?
Yes. Yeah. And so one of the things that we realized is with an anniversary year like this and such a major milestone, rather than focusing on any one individual or any one program, we wanted to celebrate the whole of the museum, all 80 years of it, and some of the individuals who've been most generous in getting us to this point. So we have 10 honorees.
That's a lot.
Which is all of the individuals and families who have, over those years, contributed $5 million or more in gifts of art and cash, which is just an amazing history when you think about it.
So if there is a company or individuals that would like to participate and they want to have a seat at the table, how can they go about it?
We still have tickets, and we're very, very close to hitting our goal. We were trying to raise $1 million on this evening. And we're so close, but there are some tickets left.
Okay.
And those, you can call 760-332-4800 is our number, and purchase tickets that way, or go online to psmuseum.org, and you can buy your tickets online.
We're seeing, we just saw some pictures from, I think Andy Warhol was kind of the
we had such a blockbuster exhibition last year.
So the theme this year is The Art is You.
The Art is You.
How did you come up with that concept?
Well, again, we were celebrating some of the individuals. You know, the art is these, in many, many ways, the folks who support us.
Right.
But we're also playing with that idea because we're at the convention center and not in the museum itself. We're encouraging people to come in whites, winter whites, and light colors, and you know, cocktail to semi-formal, etc. But we're encouraging very light colors because we're going to be projecting
I love this.
Colors and images and some of the artworks that are at the museum, some iconic pieces. So the whole convention center is just going to be full of color and light and art and pieces that people will recognize and associate with us.
Well, it sounds like a wonderful event. We hope you can reach the $1 million mark on that, and we thank you for being here this morning to tell us all about it.
Thanks so much for having us on.
And then you're going to come back and show us pictures.
We'll do that. We'll be happy to do that.
All right, great to meet you.
Okay.
All right, we'll take a break, and we'll be right back.